Hey YouTube, this is jurracmaster with a Jurrac deck variant. Jurrac Tele Dad. Kinda missed that format, huh? Didn't have Jurracs back then. So it's just kind of a Tele Dad thing that uses Jurracs. Only one Krebins. I don't need those, I need level 3s, so it's got 2 commanders, as you'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the deck. I'm running 2 Glybas. There's a lot of things that had to be cut for room. 2 Velo, 3 Dino, 2 Aolo, 1 Hera, 1 Terra, 1 Kinkabayo, 1 Morphing Jar, 2 Mask of Darkness, 1 Krebins, 2 Psychic Commander, 1 Sangan. I know I have a hobby one, but I actually kind of prefer the common Sangan for whatever reason. I like gold better, so if any of you have a gold Sangan, I'll trade for it. 2 Spirit Reaper, 1 Tragodia, 1 Zephyros, and 1 Dark Armed. So that's it for the monsters. There are 24 of those, so it's quite a few. Onto the spells. By the way, guys, this is a 44 card deck. I usually go 40, but this one works as 44. So, got 1 Monster Reborn, 1 E-Telly, 3 Forbidden Lance, 1 Giant Trunade, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Pot of Avarice, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Mind Control, and 1 Foolish. Foolish is in there for graveyard manipulation with such cards as Zephyros and especially Hera, because we only have 1. And you guys might have noticed no Fossil Digs. The deck has enough draw power as it is. It has the Foolish for Hera. I mean, it's got Pot of Avarice for later on. It's got Emergency Teleport to special summon from the deck, thin out the deck, whatever. And as you'll see in the traps, I have a little more draw power in there. So, 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warning, 2 Deep Prison, 1 Mirror Force, and 3 Reckless Greeds for more draw power. The Reckless Greeds are mainly in there because they are very helpful draw power, and you can grab them back if you need to with your Mask of Darkness. So those help out there. It's very useful. I got the idea from a friend who always does that. I mean, most of you would probably grab back a Solemn or something or whatever. I don't really care what you grab back. It's just Reckless Greed doesn't cost you life points, and they're probably not going to bother stopping it. So instead of continuing to not draw, you can draw more during their end phase. Just a kind of hopeful play. So onto the extra deck, I have 2 Giganoto, 1 Meteor, 1 Velfido, 2 Grenosaurus, 1 Trishula, 1 Stardust, 1 Red Dragon. Should always be Scrap Dragon, basically. It's always what I want it to be, but my Scrap Dragon's still not here. Should be here in a day or 2, guys. Ordered it this weekend. 1 Black Rose, 1 Bryonic, 1 Cataster, 1 Android, could be Librarian if you want it to be. I still don't have mine. And 2 Utopia. The deck has a lot of ways to make Exceeds. In a lot of cases, I prefer making those because it can keep Darks out of your graveyard if you want, and it doesn't make you waste all of your Synchros. So instead of wasting the 2 level 8s or like the 1 level 6 you have, you can make one of your Exceeds instead. It's a very helpful move. Helps out the deck. I didn't make a side deck for this video because I ran out of the cases that match, and I didn't feel like re-sleeving them all and making a new side deck for this deck specifically. You guys should be able to figure out your own side. If you have any questions on what to side, just PM me or leave a comment or something. I usually get back to comments and messages really fast. Like, you won't have to wait longer than a day. You'll probably get it within a couple minutes. Just depends on what time. I might not be around my computer. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you decide to run it at some point, or any variant of it, just tell me how it worked for you. And if you have any suggestions on it, go ahead and tell me. I've thought of a lot of things on how to make this deck better, and I've been working on it for a while. I typically work on these decks for a while, guys, before I post them, and as funny as it is, Dark Armed isn't usually able to come out before I win. You guys might want to replace something in the deck, like you might want to replace your Recklesses if you don't like them. You might want to replace those with 3 Gold Sarks. Get a first turn Gold Sark, search this thing out, have that for a later drop. Even when I have it, I don't typically drop it. I usually go into other stuff. And I found the deck is way more consistent with Exceeds now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck video. And thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. As always, I'm only going to ask you to subscribe if you actually like what you see. I'm not just going to say subscribe because I want subscribers. I actually want subscribers who like what I put out on YouTube. So if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, rate it accordingly. Thanks for watching, YouTube.